Hey there. Good morning. Yeah, it's morning. Okay. How you doing? I hope everyone is doing okay. I am doing great. I am fine. We are in our new season. Our new inauguration went by. Yesterday, I took the homeless to the Martin Luther King luncheon, which I had paid for 100 of them to go. I told you, and it was $800. And we had a ball. They had all you can eat, like soul food. And I have homeless people are different types of nationalities and colors and cultures and whatever. And they got all you can eat soul food. They had jazz bands there, some of them a little famous. They had their own uh, CDs, music type things they had released before. So they had a ball. They could dance, they could sit, they could just talk, and they just had a good time talking to other people, and everything. And some of the musicians talked to them, found out they were homeless, and everybody got kind of interested in them, and people would come around and talk, and we're actually giving them, a dollar or $2 or $5, but they had a good time. And so that's all that matters. Then we went out to go look for other homeless people that were somewhere because the temperature was already cold. Okay, I think it was 3 degrees, and I think it finally got up to 6, but at night it was going to be 0 and below. So we were trying to find those people that refuse to go into a shelter. They refuse all help sometimes, and they're used to, I want to say, roughing it out, and they're used to that, and they're scared of people. People have did things to them, kids have did things to them, teenagers or whatever, and they're terrified. And it's like, it's better to be out here than to come across somebody or be kicked out of a shelter. Some shelters kick out people, and you go in and no, you got to leave, and so they just don't deal with it. Then I wanted to look for our seniors who were in cars, because nowadays there are a lot of seniors in cars. They've gotten kicked out of senior housing because the landlords have went up and they haven't lowered it. And plus, some of them were workers before. They were firefighters, they were teachers, they were blah blah, and they didn't save enough. They just squandered the money, and now they're in their car because they lost. They may have lost a house they couldn't pay for, a spouse may have passed away, the house may have been in their name. We've got one like that. The house was in the spouse's name, and when the spouse died, he passed it on to his kids, and she had to get out. She had no way to get a lawyer and everything to get, I don't know if she was, she was the second wife. And she just was out. And she just took her car and she just out. And so we're out there trying to, because, maybe an attorney can help out or whatever, but you don't have the funds, you don't have the funds. And people say, well, there's a free attorneys. Yeah, but a lot of these people don't know about this stuff, and they don't look. We got to realize people don't know a lot of things, and they don't take the time to look. They're listening to other people tell them all kinds of stuff or whatever, and then there you go. I tell you all the time, like I told you the last time we were doing the faith thing on Sunday, that you have got to learn this. Okay, nobody can teach you this stuff. You have to, and it doesn't have to be a hardcore learn. It's just read it, or go call the Social Security office, the Job and Family Service office or something, and ask some questions. And I know it's hard right now till those workers get back in or they hire new workers, but start calling to make sure you're okay. We got to start calling. If your house goes into foreclosure, they got free attorneys for income. And there's some attorneys that take pro bono. There's a lot of them on YouTube. They may not be in your state, but you can call them, and you don't know if they got a friend or whatever. Okay, so it's best to call, find out what's going on, and not sit there and just let it go by, and then you're kicked out of a house or a home. A lot of them were renting, and the rental people come in. Oh, you got to move. We're going to build blah blah. They're in trailer homes. So a lot of these people are in cars. They stay in cars. They're very stubborn. They're very independent, and we had to get them in. Last night we're going to have to get them in tonight because it's supposed to be -2 or to 4 or something, and I saw 9 one time. And I think they revised that. That was the lowest it was going to be tonight. So we have to get those people inside, okay, and warmed up and stay there till the temperature tries to go up a little bit. So that's what I'll be working on today. And after I do this video, I'm headed out. And yes, I'm still working my temp job. It was just, and we did when we went to the venue, and took everybody in. Plus, the church is taking people in to sleep, if I didn't mention that. And, but we went to the venue and watched cash stuffing videos. Some of you are mega famous, okay, because they watch certain people. And it's like, where's so-and-so? Where's so-and-so? Turn that video on. So they were cheering people on. So if you got more videos than you usually don't get, that's what happened, okay? And which was good, and then they wanted to see who were on my subscriptions, of course, and then they looked at those. So props to you, okay? Props to you. But today I have some news, but we'll get to, when I get to it, I will get to it and say it at that time. And here we go. And so this is my budgeting binder that I put in there. And then I said I was going to put savings challenges in there. And I am a monthly budgeter, even though on my temp job I get paid weekly, and I haven't decided whether I'm staying or not. Depends on how I feel. But I'm getting so much going on again. It's like, I don't know if I can keep this up, and it's at night. So, And then I have other things within our umbrella of businesses. My kids have businesses now and things going on. So we got a lot going on in this world. So today we're going to stuff $634 on our savings challenges. And let me find some color I want to color in with. What day would this be? A green day. Green day for money. That will work. So I have not did these before, so we're going to have to catch up on some of these, and that's all right. Okay, so for the first one, 52 Mondays challenges, we're going to do, so the 6th went by, the 13th went by, and the 20th went by. And so that's $39. And so let's see, how am I going to do that? I'm going to do 3 10s, 1, 2, 3, and 1 5, 35, and 4 1s. And I'm a digital budgeter, so this is prop money. And I move it over. I have buckets in my account. 35, 10, 20, 35, 36, 7, 38, 39. I have buckets in my account that I put this in. And they actually say that, and some have people's names on them, that budgeters that I use. So, okay, so this one right here, we're going to put $20 in. Do I want to put 20? Well, we haven't been here, so let's do 3, 60. Yeah, we haven't did. Today is a green day, and next time we'll pick up another marker or highlighter or whatever. Sharpie, whatever you want to call it. So that we can do 3 20s, 20, 40. Come on. Come on, let loose. Well, no. Okay, be stubborn. 20, 40, 60. And that'll be for the credit card. Okay. And miscellaneous. Now, we know we have a lot of miscellaneous. Do you have a lot of miscellaneous? So we're going to put $30 in there. So we'll take a 20. I want a 20 and a 10. So that'll be 30 because it's been 3 weeks. I think I'll put this green. And I'm actually going to make the wallet a different color. So let's see. Don't want that. Let's be yellow this time. The little wallets. So we'll have $30 in this one. And you will see these go over and over. Once we get them all filled and everything, we're going to do it again. That's how you make money. You just keep on doing it, right? Unexpected bills, which is miscellaneous debt. We're going to put 10, 20, 30 into this one. And we got a lot of miscellaneous debt, right? It just happens. And, you know, don't get upset if something pops up. You know, God's steering you toward something else, right? So we're going to put 3 10s in there, I think. 30. 10, 20, 30. Okay, our next one's going to be the mortgage. Now, this is what I was going to tell you about. See that home right there? The home that I'm living in right now, it's paid off. I started thinking, well, I don't think I thought. God, I was praying, and a little signal went through my head and said, pay the house off. You get, you know, the money that I saved last year. So the house is totally, this one's paid off. Now, if you're keeping track, the rental that I have in California, it's already paid off. And the only one I have is the rental that's next door to me. So we will be working from now on that one. Okay, the one that I got from the landlord that was having trouble. So, but this one is paid off. Woo! Yes, yes, yes. I was more on it than anything. It was like it was just dragging. And I was like, I want you to go. So we're working on, I want to call it the third house. This is the second, and the first one's in California. And no, it wasn't near the, it was close to the fire things, okay? Because the minute they said to me that it was near Riverside, and I was like, because it's in Corona, and I was like, really? Which, I mean, it's insured, but I was like, my cousin's there. I was worried about him. I wasn't worried about the house. There we go. We got 120 in there. Yeah, I wasn't worried about that. I was like, what? Let me call and see what's going on. And so that's a thought too, because you know, I was talking to him, and this is still the house loan payoff, because this was really the third house. So we're just gonna put all that together and start working on paying off that, right? That's a good thing. So we're gonna put 120 in there. Yeah, him and I, we were talking about putting it up for sale and just getting up out of there, because he says I'm ready to come. He said, and it's just not cool. So he's ready to roll, I think. Just fine. Okay, so that'll be this one, 120. And really, the thing about it, if we do, then we can think about taking whatever the sale price there, it would pay off definitely this house. I mean, the house next door, number 3. I got to keep the numbers together. Number 3 would be paid off. So that's a thought too. I work slowly. So on this one, we're going to put $30 in. 3 of these. And we're going to have, that'll be 1, 2, 3, right there. And you say, how come that one doesn't look like the other ones? I do not want to waste money going and getting one looking like that when I got one. So we put $30 in there, 20 and a 10. And let's see, gas. Yes, see, this, remember the oldie but goodie. They still cute, okay? You can be old and whatever, you can still be cute. And that is okay. So gas, we're going to put in $18. And 5, 1, 2, and 3, 10, 5, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that'll be 3 of these. 1, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, so our next one is the car. And this is maintenance, and we are also working on getting another car because cars don't last always. Like that song, Trouble Don't Last Always. Cars don't last always. I mean, you know, we got 3 cars here, and, you know, they can go. Right? They can go in any time, and a lot of you know that. So a lot of you going through car trouble or whatever. And see, I get to a point, sometimes I'm like, okay, if it's too much, put it up for sale and go buy another one. So I don't have any qualms about that anymore. You know, people would love, I'm loving my car. And if it's not one of those big, fancy, super cars that doesn't lose value, okay, that's a whole different story. But when it's just the car, okay, no. So that's not going to happen. So we're going to put 50 in medical this time. And remember, I paid the first 1,000, so we're working on the next 1,000 of the year. Now put the green here. And put 50 was in there. And we'll color this down here. Woohoo! There we go. And then we got Fun Fridays, which we do have fun. We usually make pizza together, family gets together, so we have a good time with that. Okay, so we've got 3 weeks, right? Does January's got 5 weeks. Maybe on the 4th week, but anyway. So we've got, so that's 17, 27, 28, 29, 30. No, maybe. 17 plus 10 plus 3 equals, 30. Okay. So we got 30, 20, and a 10. We'll go into here. And I got extra money in case I messed up what I was adding because you know the bears. And that's okay. You know, some people get upset because you're trying to be perfect on the camera. Perfection is not it. Okay? We got to show the ups and downs and things that happen and the things we mess up on. You know, nobody's perfect but God and Jesus. And, you know, sometimes perfection helps you out. So, enjoy. Have a good day. Have fun. Love yourself. Okay? Get together. Love yourself. It's okay to love yourself. You are not selfish. You are you. Love others. That was the mandate of God. Get your finances together so he can give you more abundance. Okay? And pray. You know, pray. Pray mostly silently because the devil cannot read your thoughts. Do you know that? So he can't try to figure things. What they doing? What they doing? Okay? Quit worrying. You know, worry doesn't help. You know, because all you're doing is worrying and making yourself sick and headaches and upset and bouncing around, and you're not helping your situation. You have to do your strategy and say, okay, God's will, he will fix it, and I got to work on it too, and God and you and Jesus, there's 3 of you, you are able to do what you got to do. Okay? And I'm praying for you. I will be that fourth person. Okay? I'll be there. So, praying for you, praying for everybody within the sound of my voice. And take care. Enjoy your life. Enjoy every day. Find something every day that you want to do for yourself first. Okay, you first, and then you work on, if it's family, if it's just yourself, your animals, money. You sit down and watch your money every day. You may not want to watch, but go into your accounts every day. Check them every day. There are changes going on. There's interest rates going on. Just take 5 minutes, if that's all you can do, to go through your finances, and maybe you'll actually see something different. You have to keep looking, but God's going to show it to you. Take care. Love you. Like and subscribe. See you later. Bye-bye.